In this episode, we are introduced to the platelets. Platelets are not actual cells, but rather cell fragments derived from megakaryocytes, which are found in the bone marrow and enter circulation. The megakaryocyte character does exist in Cells at Work, where she is the platelets teacher, but she has only appeared in one page of the manga in an infographic. No involvement in the story so far. Platelets are smaller in size, which explains the portrayal as children, and are primarily involved in repairing damaged blood vessels. Take note of this because it will be important later. The body soon encounters an abrasion, opening a breach between the cell's wall and the outside. The skin is a physical barrier which prevents intrusion by pathogens. Its outermost layer is the epidermis, which has a dry environment which discourages bacterial growth, and consists of cells known as keratinocytes, which are difficult to degrade by invading pathogens. Dead keratinocytes are often sloughed off, removing any pathogens that adhere. Pathogens almost never infiltrate the body via the skin, but damage the skin can remove the protective epidermis, allowing them to easily enter. This is where the immune system is needed once more. During an injury, keratinocytes release signaling molecules which causes inflammation, a distress signal which directs immune cells to the site of injury. While the immune cells fight the invading pathogens, there is another problem. A deep wound damages the blood vessels, leading to blood loss. This is the next step in dealing with a wound: hemostasis, blood stoppage. Hemostasis plugs the breach, preventing both blood loss and the introduction of more pathogens. The first step is vasoconstriction, which is caused by inflammation on the epidermis. This restricts blood flow to the site of injury and minimizes movement of pathogens via the blood. Vasoconstriction is most effective in thinner vessels with low blood flow. The second step involves the formation of a platelet plug. The cells of the epidermis are lined with collagen. During an injury, the collagen is exposed, which recruits platelets to adhere. Platelets release the granules and the compounds present: serotonin, which stimulates vasoconstriction, adenosine diphosphate, which attracts more platelets, and thromboxane A2, which assists platelet function. This creates a positive feedback loop where more and more platelets are recruited to plug the breach. Plug formation is facilitated by von Willebrand factors, which link collagen in the tissue to glycoprotein 1b, GP1b, in platelets. The final step is coagulation, where the coagulation cascade caused by activation of various tissue factors activates circulating clotting factors. These factors polymerize soluble fibrinogen, not fibrin, into a fibrin mesh which closes the breach. A more accurate portrayal of blood clotting would thus have the platelets perform a serious acrobatic stunt by making a human net, and in that position create a fibrin mesh. The mesh is further reinforced by circulating platelets and blood cells, forming a scab. With the hemostasis process complete, the wound is closed and protected from external factors. Healing can begin. Platelets secrete growth factors which stimulate cells in the tissue to divide and produce proteins of the extracellular matrix. This replaces cells lost during the injury. Angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels, ensure the repaired tissue have access to needed nutrients via the blood supply. Meanwhile, immune cells clear up any dead cells. Collagen finally remodels the tissue. This is a delicate process, which is why it is recommended to not pick your scabs, as this damages the tissue again. Prolonged healing may result in incomplete repairs, resulting in imperfect modeling and the formation of scar tissues.